Are you a Bitchute content creator, or do you have a maybe old dormant Bitchute account and you want to delete it? I'm going to show you how to delete your Bitchute account today, both in the old Bitchute interface and the new one. Now, recently, within the past month, Bitchute actually rolled out a user interface change, and they also rolled out live streaming. Now, if you're patient, I am going to demonstrate on how to delete your Bitchute account. But quickly, I want to tell you why I am going to delete my Bitchute account. Number one, the views on Bitchute have within the past year cease and desisted. They continue to drop. You know what I'm saying? And especially after this new user interface change, the views are just pathetically low. Number two is I cannot live stream. And what happens is when you log into your Bitchute account and you click on the video icon and then you select go live and then you set up your live, and I've tested everything. I've entered in a title, a description, blah blah. Then what you do is click on get stream key, but it says that the action was successful but you never receive a stream key, and there's even a pop-up message requesting that you email Bitchute support with your channel name in order to activate live stream. This is ridiculous. This is the only platform ever, and I've been live streaming on multiple platforms and live streaming in general for over a decade off and on, and I've never ever ran across a platform requiring you to actually email them directly in order to activate. Now, I did email Bitchute support and I asked them if they had rules. Must I have a certain number of subscribers in order to live stream? They ignored my questions. However, I provided them with my channel name. Then they responded back asking me for the channel URL, the Uniform Resource Locator. I provided it to them, and I never heard back. Now, I have another channel on Bitchute that I will not name ever, and I contacted them directly, and I provided all the information that they would need. URL, Uniform Resource Locator, blah, 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 blah. And an individual responded claiming that they were going to contact the individual or the group that is responsible for activating live streams. I haven't heard a thing. So I think what's going on is that Bitchute discriminates predicated upon possible the way you look, how you talk, what you talk about, etc. ad nauseum. And I think this is a form of censorship because there are plenty of people already live streaming on Bitchute, and I'm not allowed to. And I'm not going to beg, and I'm not going to no longer use their platform if they won't be transparent with me and if they will not let me live stream. So now I'm going to show you how to actually delete your Bitchute account. So obviously you want to log into your Bitchute account, and then you're going to hit the drop down menu, the avatar, and then you'll notice account settings, and you're going to click on that. But I need to pause this video because I don't want you to see certain information. Now all you have to do is scroll down to the bottom like I did, and you're going to notice delete account. If you would like to delete your account, then click here to start the process. Now, I actually haven't tried it, I haven't tested it because you don't know. On these platforms, when you do go to delete your account, it might just be one button or it might be a lengthy process, and so I want to demonstrate it in a video. Okay, now I'm going to show you in the old Bitchute. Now, this user interface change was about a month ago. In the future, it is possible that Bitchute will then change their interface again, but historically Bitchute, I'm only aware of one user interface change, but I haven't been using Bitchute from the very beginning. You know what I'm saying? Now, this is the old Bitchute. This is what you would have seen for quite a while now. And what you do is you click on the avatar, your avatar, and then you click on settings. So it's a little bit different. So click on the avatar, scroll down, you'll see settings, click on settings. Then once in settings, you want to scroll all the way down, like I just did right here. And then it says delete account. If you'd like to delete account, then click here to start the process. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to demonstrate it now in the new Bitchute, and then we'll see what proceeds. But because I'm on the internet nowadays, I don't trust anybody, and all it takes is one mistake on your behalf, and there could be some piece of information that is right that you just screen captured that you might not want people to see. So let me pause again, and I'll be right back. Okay, hopefully you'll be able to see all of the pop-ups because I use a certain encoding software, and hopefully every time I click on an option and there's an additional pop-up window that you can see it. Okay, now I was presented with this: confirm account deletion declarations. I understand that by completing this form, my account and all content will be removed. Now here's a tip. Now I went in advance and I deleted all my content. There was 9 months of videos that I had to delete, but I don't trust any of these platforms. None of them. You do not have free speech, number one, and there's no guarantees that when you do delete your account, even if they tell you that they're going to delete all your content, they might actually leave it. You don't know, and I don't want any of my content on that platform any longer because they refuse to allow me to live stream. I understand that the channels associated with that account will no longer be published upon submitting that request. I understand that the content associated with that account will be permanently deleted. They claim 1 week after that request. I don't believe them per se because I don't know. And I went ahead and deleted all my content. So that's a tip. Now you don't have to. You can, not at all. This is just a tip. You might want to, if you want to, go and delete all your content first on Bitchute. Also, another tip is that if you have your YouTube synchronization, which I had it enabled, you might want to disable that. And I'm not going to demonstrate that, but what you do is you delete your YouTube ID, your YouTube identifier that is required for the videos from YouTube to get synchronized, because you don't know. I don't trust these platforms, and you just really don't know. You might forget that, and then your videos might still get synchronized. Now, the reason why I bring that up is Odyssey.com, which I did delete my channel recently because they refused to let me live stream on a separate channel. But I could live stream with ANET computers, Reality PC, but like very few views. So they were censoring the other channel. On Odyssey, if you go and delete your account or you request that it gets deleted, what they do, and you don't delete your content, what they do is they remove the channel name and it shows up as anonymous, but all that content is still there, and you might not want that. So that's another tip, is to disable your Bitchute YouTube synchronization if you have it enabled. If you don't have it enabled, you probably don't even know what I'm talking about, because there's a special in the menu. There's a special setting. There's not like a button that clicks synchronize. You have to enter in your YouTube identification. Anyways, and sometimes you have to email Bitchute support. But mine actually just worked after a while. Okay, so I'm going to play checks here, check here. I think you have to check all. Now it says reason for deleting account, and so they would like some feedback, and I'm going to give them a reason why. Okay, I just typed in you refuse to allow me to live stream after contacting your support multiple times. I think that's a good reason, don't you? I think that they're discriminating, because there's plenty of content creators that are on Bitchute that are able to live stream, and I'm not one of them. And why? And they did it. They never stipulated, never. Their support never responded telling me, well, we're sorry, we're really sorry about that, but we haven't updated our support pages yet, but in order to live stream on Bitchute, you must have 100 subscribers, or you must have 1,000, or yeah, you know what I'm saying? No, never. So now, let me, because I'm not sure what's going to show up after this. So I will be back. I'll pause, and I'll be back. Okay, you can't make this up. When I clicked on delete account, that pop-up window that I explained and, disappeared, and it didn't tell me anything. It didn't respond with, well, we're we're sorry to see you go, or you will be receiving, a message from us, or your request will be processed in a timely manner, or a week, a day, nothing. Now let's see what happens if I click on it again. Yeah, and then I'll click delete account just to demonstrate to you. Nothing. Nothing. The only thing I can think of is maybe there's one thing with the web browser, and I'll pause the video and then I will adjust, and then that'll be the end of this how to delete your Bitchute account demonstration video. Okay, I made an adjustment to the web browser. Nothing changed. You click on delete, you place a check in all the boxes, you can leave an optional comment. No response back, so I have no clue. It might not even work. What I could do is I could actually try it. I might have to use the old user interface. So I will pause again. I'll be right back and see if maybe that will trigger it. You don't know, these platforms, they play games with people. They do. They screw around. And you know what I'm saying? Okay, the old .bitchute.com, which in the future might disappear, but for now it does work. The same thing, you have to click these check boxes and then okay, and then I'm going to click on delete account. But okay, just as I suspected, I think you can see that pop up. If not, I'll read it. It says, thank you for submitting your request. Your channels have been no longer published and hidden in preparation for deletion. Your account, channels, and videos have been scheduled for deletion in 1 week, and you can cancel this request at any time prior to that point through your profile settings. I'm assuming that you have a 1 week probationary period, because it says your account, channels, and videos have been scheduled for deletion. You can cancel this request at any time prior to that point. Okay, I'm assuming that you have about a week grace period. And I did not know this, and if you're upset with me, no. When I record videos, I make them very thorough. And I actually go through and demonstrate exactly what you have to do. And since I did not know what was going to go on, I did not want to, test it beforehand and then, then I can't demonstrate it again because, get it, I might not be able to cancel it, or I might not be able to try it again. So what is happening, and it could be intentional, they don't want you to delete your account. You have to use the old Bitchute. I mean, I could be wrong, but when I tried it multiple times with the new user interface, nothing happens. But when I tried it the first time, and I then showed it to you, it actually went through, and I actually received a message. So that is this video pertaining to how to delete your Bitchute account. Adios!